a seismic event. Now, let the party begin.
Your healthy radio addiction starts now.
Ride or die, 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 fly. Know that they ride or die. Cody, brothers, my guys, know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. I keep wearing no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter.
What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Man, I hate when that stream gets everything screwed up with the time period on StreamYard, man. Yes, we are live right now. What's up, China Doll? How are you doing? Your hair is looking killer, man. China Doll's growing her hair back out, everything. It's looking good, quick, and all that stuff.
It is called Don't Cut It.
Don't cut it, man. I see scissors in her hand. I'm gonna pop her ass is what I'm gonna do. But today you wanted my opinion on something.
Yeah.
Why did you want my opinion on something?
Why not? Why not? It's because of the topic. Because to be honest, you got to be honest with our people here.
When am I never
You
honest?
are not one to really give people second chances.
No, I ain't, because I believe once they screw you.
Yeah.
Why would you want the and this ain't an article you're going to read. We're going to have a discussion with this here. Why would you want to give a person a second chance to screw you over? It's a legitimate question.
But I think it's going to depend on the situation.
There is no dependent on the situation.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that you would never give a second chance to, like those that are like habitual liars. Why would you want to give them a second chance? Because they're just going to continuously lie.
That's your argument for this?
No,
I'm listening.
There are 8 different...
I'm giving you a second chance at this.
There are 8 different types of people in this world that they think you might want to reconsider giving a second chance to. And there's like only a couple, like 1 or 2 that I agree with.
Mhm.
The rest of them I didn't, but I wanted your input because you're not a second chance kind of guy. And I'm the one that used to, notice I said used to, give everybody like 5,000 chances.
You still do.
No, I don't. Ew, cat hair. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't give everybody all these 5,000 chances no more.
Okay, what's the first one?
The habitual liar.
Never.
We've been told white lies from time to time, right? But it's a part of being human.
See, you do
Little
that
white lies are
with-
part of being human.
You do that with family. You got to give them chance over chance after chance because they're family.
Not always true.
But why the hell do I got to give somebody else a chance when, say, they screwed me over on something?
Mm.
Why do I want to give them another chance to do that?
So if your family can continuously screws you over, you're going to still keep giving them chances?
Well, there's a point where you got to say no.
Well, there's definitely a point where you got to say enough.
But somebody
is enough.
outside a family unit, they can go pound sand.
Eat dirt. No. Just
You know,
say
'cause if
no.
they
It's
have-
like a drug.
I always think that people are trying to get, and it's the way, you know, a lot of people should think, is there's just some people that want to try to get over on you.
Yeah. So habitual liar, would you give them a second chance?
I wouldn't give them a second chance, no.
Okay. Well, I agree with that one because once a liar, always a liar. And most of the time, they're not going to change. Some liars can change because they're going to finally realize that telling their lies isn't going to get them, you know, out of their little hole.
We got some big stuff coming out on the show. Don't forget X live on Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and on Rumble Free Speech Day, as we in China Doll call it. We're going to be taking on a tough topic, man, interracial marriage and dating. But China Doll's talking about right now who deserves a second chance, and we are on the second one.
Yes, we are. Emotional manipulators.
Hell no. I won't even get them.
Mhm.
I won't even give them a chance to get close.
And why is that?
Because I like giving stress. Why am I going to take it from them?
Well,
Well, there's been people in your lives where I straight up said, out. And if you deal with them, out for you.
well, yeah, that's true.
It is true because I'm not going to deal with the stress. And a lot of men, you have to start realizing that if you have a wife, that's your wife. And if she cannot respect what you feel, get rid of her.
Yeah, but you also got to give the fact too, as a wife, if the husband can't respect some decisions that you make, then, you know, they should like get their balls kicked in.
Well, it is the old man upstairs that said that the wife shall
Yeah.
obey her husband.
Oh, but guess what? The roles are reversed as well because it's said the same thing. When
No,
you do your
that
wedding vows.
that you should love your wife is what it said.
Oh, that you should
There's
love
a
your
big
wife.
difference.
Did I hear the word obey in those wedding vows? No.
I don't need to talk. That wedding vows were made
no.
by men, and not the old man
No,
upstairs.
I
So
didn't
I
hear
take it from
that.
him.
I didn't hear that.
But no, I would not give them a second chance. Hell no.
Well, of course, you're not going to give emotional manipulators a second chance because they're going to leave you feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally drained, confused, and questioning your own freaking sanity.
Well, you have that all the time. And then when I tell you, hey, get rid of that person, shut up, stupid. Go ahead.
Well,
She's killing me on the microphone today. Get going.
serial cheaters.
Serial cheaters.
Would you give them a second chance?
Serial cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
As far as
Serial cheaters. They aren't a one-time offender.
it depends if they give good head.
Oh my God. So if they're like continuously
Stumped
cheating
her
on
that
you.
one.
So if it's a person that's continuously cheating on you,
As long as I get my head and my turn, then I'll just find somebody else to do like them.
wow. Yeah, no.
A good blowjob drives a man crazy.
Dude, a woman can only do so much.
Not enough sometimes. But go ahead. What's another one?
Narcissists.
All these you are talking about, what? No, I wouldn't. You should already know my answers to this.
Well, because when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're always feeling like you're constantly walking on eggshells. Do you want to
Now, think
constantly
about
walk
that.
on eggshells
Well,
the
you just
rest
said
of your
that.
life?
Why would you want to walk on eggshells?
Because some people just deal. Because there are people out there that live in situations because they just deal with it because they're used to it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. I know a girl that was with somebody, and guess what she did?
What?
She went bye-bye. She lefted.
She left it, huh?
Mm.
Maybe she should.
Well, she did. Because why? Because he was a narcissist.
What's your definition of a narcissist?
My definition of one? Well, in my opinion, a narcissist is very self-absorbed.
Self-absorbed.
Yes. They have a lack of empathy.
I thought you said rack.
They have a rack. They have a lack of empathy for others and a deep need
Well, that's good.
for excessive attention and admiration.
That's a good definition from the article, not you.
It is. But I agree with that article.
What's the
on
next
that.
one?
Oh, what's the next one? You shouldn't. I knew you weren't going to agree with these. I wanted to hear your opinion.
Don't you? You understood that I never give second
Gaslighters,
chances.
like you. When
I
you
ain't-
did it to me on the show the other day.
Oh, I gaslighted the shit out of
Yeah.
you. Did you forgive me?
No, I'm still mad, bro.
You still mad about that, bro?
Still mad, bro. Mm.
I like gaslighting people. It's fun. It's my job.
It's your job.
Didn't I tell you I like giving stress, not taking it?
Yeah, but it's not good. It's not nice.
Well, it might be not nice,
It's
but
not
I
nice. It's not nice.
I laugh about it. Sorry.
You make somebody think they're insane.
Especially when it comes to politics.
I don't like it.
Well, it happens.
Gaslighting makes you question your own thoughts and your own feelings.
So do I gaslight too much?
I mean, I don't care when you do it to other people. I don't want
Yeah, as long as your ass don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. You make other people question their sanity, but I don't want to be able to. I don't want to sit here and question my sanity because I already do that without your help.
That's because you're mentally retarded.
Yeah, I know.
That ain't the PC way of
That's
saying
not PC. I'm
can't say
documented on paper.
it. I can't say retard. I can't say transvestite. What else can I say? I can't say nothing.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can't say no more. You just gotta stop.
We raise some pussies.
Dude, that's not a nice word either.
It happens. It's better than, you know,
Poontang.
poontang.
Cooter pocket.
Oh, okay.
God.
What's the last one? I got to get into the next segment.
Serial disappointers.
Okay, you got my answer on everything here.
I know, but it's fun. Individuals that frequently make promises that they don't keep. They might have good intentions, but their actions rarely match their words. So they're considered serial disappointers.
Serial disappointers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all know them,
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah. Why you staring at me?
Are you getting creeped out or something?
Yeah, stop staring.
What's up, everyone on Facebook? Rumble. And the Madhouse channel. And we got the Viper Pit, man. I think everybody goes to the Viper Pit just to chill and listen to the show.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it is not.
I like having
that's
friends
chi-
in my Viper Pit.
She needs friends.
I need friends. I don't have any. I got friends in low places. What?
Anyway,
What? It's
anyway,
Garth Brooks.
one time I almost had a tear come to my eye was yesterday.
Oh Lord, really? What happened?
Big advancement for humankind happened yesterday, and I watched it live. I almost freaking died when I seen this happen. Elon Musk just put up a post. I keep on trying to tell everybody I'm an alien, and they don't believe me. This guy is the Einstein of our generation. I think it was 10 or 15, whatever, years ago. He came up with the idea of launching rockets into space and using it to, you know, reusable engines and stuff. It's big because I'm into the space stuff. And when I seen this happen yesterday, I was just amazed. And you're going to be amazed too. You can't take away what he did.
All right.
This was
Let's see
history.
Let's see if you can amaze me.
Landing burn has been ignited. We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now in the air.
Booster landing burn shutdown.
Micadilla has caught the booster.
That was
What
amazing.
the hell was that?
They launched yesterday.
That wasn't launching. That was landing.
Okay, if your ignorant mind would just stop for a minute. They launched 6 minutes before a rocket into space. And they brought it down right back to its original launch pad. That is an amazing, the accomplishment he just did. And it has come out that if Trump is elected, during his term, Elon Musk said, we're going to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Do-
Just like everybody that went to the moon.
You don't think that is being an advancement for humankind?
Prove it.
He just proved what he'd do
Oh,
right
he just
there.
proved that he can launch a thing, and then bring it back to its original base.
So you
Good
think?
job, Elon.
So you think that's
Good
not?
job.
You don't think that's important?
Am I impressed? Not really.
You're not impressed by
No.
what the hell just happened?
No. No. I don't know. Should I be? Probably, but I'm not. I'm not like Elon Musk's biggest fan.
Why not? He gives you free speech that you're doing now. Why not?
How does he give me free speech?
He ain't banning us on Twitter.
Okay. I dare once a week. I don't even have an account.
Well, that's fine. But if
'Cause-
it wasn't for him
'cause
buying,
I don't like. I'm not a fan like you of X. Because I don't.
so you believe in censorship then?
No, I'm not a fan of it. It's just I had an
Okay,
account.
you're not a fan of Twitter. I get it. Or
Yeah.
X.
No,
You're not a fan. That's fine.
no.
But you can't take away with what the man just did.
I'm not taking away nothing. I'm just saying I wasn't impressed. I've seen space shuttles get launched.
Yeah, but you'd never seen a
They're not gonna
reusable
land-
rocket.
Okay, that's the first time you said reusable.
They're going to turn that around and relaunch.
When?
Right now, that was test number 5.
And they've used that same rocket every time.
No, this is the first time that they were able to. Usually, it lands on a pad in the ocean.
Mm.
Say there is an emergency in space where you
Mhm.
got to get them freaking people out of there.
Why would there be an emergency in space?
There just was.
Well, there's
Astronauts were left to freaking over their time there, and they
Yeah.
had to get them home. And it was Elon that got them home. Now, say there's a
Sad
bad
fucking
thing
news.
happening on the space station. NASA can't get their asses up there.
Well, maybe.
But say if you
NASA-
got a reusable rocket that's ready to be launched,
Okay, but it's a reusable rocket, but that thing didn't look like you could put people in it.
it's because it was just a booster rocket. It wasn't what was attached.
Mm.
You're killing me, man.
How am I killing you, Smalls?
You are. But this is how much love his employees have for him.
Let me give it to you something.
Okay.
Here's one. Here's for you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right?
Thanks.
We're gonna make it.
All right.
We're
Cool.
gonna make it.
Just amazing how his people love him and the visionary that he is with not only the Wii robots, he's gonna, revolutionize the way we live, the autonomous vehicles, and now that was amazing.
Answer Jason's question.
I thought those 2 astronauts were supposedly stuck in space until February 2025. They were until Elon went and got them.
So are they back? How come nobody
They're
heard?
back.
How come nobody heard that they're back?
That's because you don't pay attention to the news. This happened
I-
weeks ago.
I do too. Pay attention to the news.
They were supposed to be stuck in space until 2025 until Elon went up there and grabbed them. This is a man that, again, is the Einstein of our generation.
Steve's.
Everyone thinks Musk is some kind of hero, but he has banned speech and people on X that doesn't. I don't see that.
If he doesn't agree with what you have to say on there, Steve's saying that he bans you.
No. If that was the case, there is a huge story coming out right now. The October surprise has hit. And I love it that it's independent journalists that are doing this. And we're waiting for it to be picked up right now. And there's some mainstream that have picked it up. This by let's see here. This one's DocNet YouTube. He's on X. He has now released the receipts of an accuser of Tim Waltz. I guess Tim Waltz was in a relationship with a 14-year-old boy. Just one of them, while he was a teacher at a school. There's been 3 that has came out with this. And he is really, like, what I'm going over right now is in 1996, the Board of Education, a motion was made by Seaholm and seconded by Cornish to approve the professional leave request of Tim Waltz. The motion carried 6-0. And guess who else is in there with him? Gwen Waltz, his wife, and Byron Green. We don't know about him, but he has all the posts, all the emails between him and the accuser. I guess he went to an Indigo Girls concert with this kid. And guess what the legal age of sex in China was in 1996?
What?
14 years old. He made, I don't know how many trips to China.
So if the kid was 14 and he was in China and kids in China, technically in China, he wasn't.
This was
doing
a foreign
anything wrong.
exchange student
That was brought here or there?
that he went through. And I'm going to bring up the statement from the accuser right now. It reads, I have decided to make a public statement regarding the relationship between myself and Tim Waltz. I also want to make it very clear that I was not the only victim. I am hoping that others will come forward. I know of at least one other person who has come forward and has not received the publicity that he is receiving now. It's lit up over on X. I want to give you some of the places that I went with Tim Waltz over the course of the time I was abused and give you some descriptive information on the body of Tim Waltz that may be helpful. What's one of the biggest things that a defense lawyer asked of an accuser when they're trying to defend a defendant?
What do you mean?
Do they have scars? Do they
Oh,
have
yeah.
tattoos?
If they have noticeable marks that you can describe that somebody else wouldn't know about.
Exactly.
Or descriptions of their junk.
With that being said, Tim Waltz has a raised scar on his chest, and I recall a Chinese symbol tattoo on his upper thigh. Why would he need to see an upper thigh?
I mean, the chest, all they got to do is take their shirt off, and
But the
everybody
upper
can see
thigh
it.
tattoo.
Unless he's walking around naked.
I remembered he explained to me what it meant, but I do not recall at this time. I also remember a small scar on his left arm that was more like a soft burn. Of course, most people know he has a hearing problem. It's my understanding that it's been corrected, and he's going to be engaging an attorney and will be bringing Mr. Waltz to court. Yes. And then it goes on to say again, it stopped being physical in 96, but he remained in contact until 99. And I have decided that I will be contacting media members through his attorney, and will give the public come forward and challenge Tim Waltz if that is the route that my attorney would like to go. Many people will attack his claims. Many will doubt his claims. Tim Waltz and I know the truth. Between the ages of 14 and 18, Tim Waltz was part of my life. It was a relationship that was unhealthy and has affected his life in some of the worst ways. October surprise is here.
Steve said this just came out.
This is over right now. If you go, dude, he's did a dump of like 13 post emails, and those emails are disgusting. This guy goes into detail of the relationship, and if you ever looked at it from an accuser's point of view, he got detailed in this shit. He recalled events, everything. And before this was even reported on, the independent journalist, and he has it on his post, was trying to contact the Harris campaign before they had Tim Waltz as the nominee. Hardcore stuff, man. Hardcore. Now, if Elon Musk didn't own X, that would have never got out because it would have been deleted.
Yeah.
That's why he is so important to us. I'm putting a link in
Is
the.
he your boyfriend? Should I be jealous?
I'm putting a link to where you can see all the documents, and there's that right there. Unbelievable, huh? That is the October surprise. But going back to Elon Musk, listen to Joe Rogan. By the way, Joe Rogan's going to be having on Donald Trump.
It's weird because, it's supposed to be the will of the people. It's supposed to be the government works for the people, and it's not that. It's some very bizarre, enormous amount of money that's being spent to make sure that the people in power continue to run things the exact same way. That's what I think they're really terrified about Trump. It's not necessarily even that he's a Republican. It's much more that he's a guy that is not going to play the game.
Yeah.
And then when he gets in there, he's going to like one of the things that he's talked about is having Elon come in and do some sort of a government efficiency agency. They're terrified of that.
Yeah.
Because it's not efficient.
Yeah.
And he's going to come in with like that Tesla mindset. It's like you're working 16 hours a day and you're sleeping on the fucking couch.
Yeah.
We're here to get some shit done. And you try applying that to government, that's,
Yeah, he shaved. What did he shave? Like 80% of the staff off Twitter
Oh, yeah.
when he got it?
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck are you people doing? Why do you have so many people working here doing nothing?
Yeah.
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 And he was right.
Yeah.
He was right, especially if you don't want to censor people. Like, it's interesting how people react to it, that he's ruined Twitter, he's destroyed Twitter. No, he's you could still block these crazy people if you want. You could still not see them if you want.
Yeah.
But what he's allowed is everyone to talk. Everyone.
Yeah.
And if you don't think that that's good, you're very short-sighted. And you don't understand human beings. Like, you cannot have human beings censored because someone is going to be in power and they're going to take advantage of that censorship. They're not different than us. They're not these incredibly benevolent beings who just want everything to work out well. No, they're people.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are dirty people. Dirty, corrupt people that went to Diddy parties.
It's
He's spitting nothing but facts right there. That's why the government is scared of Trump. It's not business as usual for them anymore. They're scared to death of him. And they're
scared of Trump because him and Elon are like tight.
Yeah, because you got free speech on one end.
And maybe what Elon's offering to do in the government
is cut the shit.
Get rid of the crap. Throw the crap in the garbage and start with new. Or maybe it's crap you don't even need. You don't even need to like renew it. No, he's gonna clean house.
Let me give you one example.
Sounds to me like he's gonna clean house.
We're in the trillions of dollars right now in debt. All we do is pay the interest off. But more close to home, I went to the DMV a couple weeks ago. And if you ever been to a DMV, you can't stand it as it is. But when it was my turn to come up and get helped, everybody behind the counter went on break. I was like, you're shitting me, right? Everybody just sitting out there, and these people go on a break. The efficiency is gone within the government. And I don't think employees of the government should be able to have a union. But I just love hearing, you imagine how much money we would save cutting out the bureaucracy? That's why they hate Trump. Because he ain't playing their game. Listen to Bill O'Reilly. And coming up, we have something I'm going to ask China Doll about.
I don't care whether you like Trump or not. Trump governed this nation in a responsible way where everybody prospered. And if you don't believe that, you're a moron. Every single thing, every single indicator was on positive territory. All the working people, no matter what color they were making more money and there were more jobs. We didn't have inflation. We didn't have supply problems. We didn't have any of it. Now we got all of it, in addition to an open border.
He's spitting facts, yes?
Yeah.
Everything was much better under Trump.
Yeah.
And now we got all these issues happening right now. You had Elmer Fudd out there. Chomo. They sent
Timmy Touchy?
Yeah, Timmy Touchy, or Timmy Touchdown, he's being called right now. Acting like he was going to get the hunter's vote. He couldn't even load a shotgun on camera.
I saw that video. That was funny.
You did see it, right?
It was funny. I'm like, I can even load a shotgun. Just saying, I mean, I can.
But pure propaganda is something that's dangerous. And you notice it's only on the Democratic side. Hillary Clinton says if they don't censor, we don't maintain control, by the way. They don't want you to hear the message. When Waltz was asked on Fox when he went on, who decides what information is true? He couldn't answer it. He just stayed silent.
Dude, neither him or Harris can answer direct questions.
Oh, that was funny. Harris came out and said Trump's hiding. What? Trump has done triple, quadruple your freaking interviews and is out everywhere. But I think Bill O'Reilly has a point, and I think Joe Rogan has a point, that when Elon took over X, the establishment went crazy. And now that they're together with Bobby Kennedy, Tulsi, that's like the dream team Trump's put together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice everything he says is racist now? But before he was running, everybody loved him. He even got a medal along with Rosa Parks, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. Oprah Winfrey even wrote a note that she'd be his running mate if he ever ran. But he ran with the wrong party is what it was. It is crazy out there right now. It really is. Here's Trump on Elon's achievement.
Like Elon's rocket. Did you see the way that sucker landed today? What was it? I looked at it and said, oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. It's coming down so fast. I said, oh, because he's our friend. We want our friends to be successful, and he's really been our friend, right? So Elon's rocket's coming down. And I saw where the engines came down. That was the first. A couple of years ago, I saw engines come down. I said, that was great. I said, why do you do that? He said, engines are very expensive. We can save them with certain formulas. He's given me these formulas. I'm saying, forget it. You don't have to be that specific. And now the whole thing landed. I never saw anything like it. And it's been through a lot. You know, you look at it. It was a beautiful, white, shiny thing. Now it's burned to a crisp, but they landed. It needs only a new paint job. That's a lot cheaper than building a new one, right? But that was coming.
That's why they're doing it. It makes space more affordable. I got a question for you.
Oh, Lord.
You have to do this every day at work. Is this true how people act?
How are you, sir?
What'd you say?
How are you, sir?
You don't see these melons?
Hey.
How's it going, baby? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Just let me get that number of yours.
I'm a lesbian.
So am I.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, is that your son?
No, I just picked him up off the fucking sidewalk. What do you think? Can I get 20 on a 30?
Hey, you doing good? You getting some food for your dog?
What the hell you think I'm getting it for, my fucking zebra?
Hey, how are you?
These are 2 for $3.50.
Yeah, no shit, she works here.
What? Do you want your receipt?
No, that'd be fine. I don't need it.
Man, what a day.
Look what's happened to me. Don't you ever buy a Bud Light.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you have an ID?
What the hell for? Water?
What? Liquid Death Mountain water. Oh, my bad.
Do you ever have to deal with customers that are jackasses?
Yeah, like 100 times a day. I dealt with like a dozen of them or more yesterday.
Do you get them kind of attitudes?
All the time.
So what you were seeing was kind of true.
Yeah, it's like super true. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, you looking good today. Can I get your digits? I don't know. Go ask my husband for my number because I don't know it. Oh, you're married? Do you think he'll mind? Yeah.
Do they get unreasonably asinine and start yelling and stuff?
Yeah, I've had a few of them that's done that, and I just kind of laugh at them. Like, legit stand there and laugh at them. I'm like, why are you being stupid?
How do you deal with them kind of people?
How do I deal with them? I find it funny. Or there's been times where I've actually gotten loud and just kicked them out. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna act like this all up in here. You need to just go. Get out. Well, what about I don't care about what you're buying because now you ain't getting it. Get out. Oh, yeah, I've done that a lot.
A lot of us do not understand what people go through in retail customer service, having to deal with them kind of people.
My favorite is yesterday I had somebody come in and they're like, yeah, can I get 20 on 7? I'm like, our pumps only go to number 6. Where the hell's 7? You know, that one right there. I go, that's 4. People are stupid. I rub it in when they come in and they're stupid.
I see sometimes why you're stressed because I can't handle that shit.
Or they have a handful.
I'm not good at it.
They have a handful of money. Okay. And these are for the kids in this town.
Am I being a dick on something here?
What? Let me finish my sentence.
You can in a sec. You brought it up. You as a cashier.
Yeah.
The modern day, you use a debit card.
Yeah.
Does it irritate you when they pay in cash?
No.
It doesn't.
No. No, what irritates me when they pay in cash and they're stupid. Here's your total, $2.16.
Mm-hmm.
I have a kid hand me $2. Well, I don't have the 16 cents. Well, I guess you're not getting the item.
Because I ain't paying for it, Jack.
And then I go, why don't you give me another $1, you idiot?
They really can't count change.
They can't count money, period. Like, at all. Somebody's total came up to $7.49. They just threw a whole bunch of money at me. And I'm like, and then they went to go walk away. I'm like, no. You stand here until this money's counted. And I'm counting the money. And they gave me $6 between bills and coins. And I'm like, well, your total is $7.49. This is $6.29. You still owe me like $1. You owe me $1.20. Give me money. So then they're like, well, I don't have it. What the? I ain't paying for your crap. You ain't mine. I didn't raise you. You better go ask your friends. Then they're like,
do you ever get it where one of these you misgender somebody, I guess it's called?
No, I call everybody the same thing. I use like a gender neutral term.
Not me. I was like, one day somebody came into the shop and I was like, what's up, dude? Dude, he's I'm a woman.
And you're like, oops.
No, you're not. I got in trouble for that.
I use gender neutral.
I don't know if
Everybody that comes in my work is a hun.
Oh, that's what you do?
Everybody. How you doing, hun? What you need today? What can I get you? Everybody is hun to me, unless I know their name. Everybody.
Sometimes I feel I'm misplaced. I do. Sometimes I feel I'm out of place.
That's because
when I'm talking to people.
That's because you gotta do neutral things in your head. And
why should I have to change for somebody else?
You shouldn't have to change. That's not technically changing who you are. That's
yeah,
what
it is.
No, it isn't. Because I call everybody hun anyways, so it just freaking works. Or little kids, little boys, I'm like, what's up, buddy? Like I was doing, like I was
what's
doing,
up, Homer?
Like I was doing to you the other day. We're texting and I'm at work and I'm like, okay, buddy. You're like, what the hell's with this buddy thing? I'm like, I don't know. It was funny. Stupid. I was calling you buddy. Steve, I just call everyone, hey, asshole. It's gender neutral.
But I'm serious. It's like you feel out of place if you're our age now. Because you can't keep up with all the bullshit, I think it is with me. It's really hard to keep up with it.
Yeah.
If you got a dude in there, that's just like we were riding the other day, and I don't know if you caught this or not. We were sitting at the fucking restaurant. I looked to my left. Dude has nail polish on.
Oh, yeah,
and
I saw
a
that
fucking
one.
dress.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm sitting here, what the fuck is this?
I saw that. Special.
It was special. It's like, dude,
But
Matt
you know
Getz was right, man. All you do is worry about freaking abortion clinics. Nobody wants to impregnate your ass.
But you know what? I'm used to seeing guys with the nail polish because these young kids nowadays, they're all wearing nail polish.
Why?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know. But you know what? When I go to work today, if a guy comes in wearing nail polish, I'm going to freaking ask.
Oh, you cannot believe the hate mail I get, Steve. You cannot believe how much hate mail I get.
He gets a shit ton.
My goodness. If it ain't, and by the way, immediately after this show, there's a premiere on Insane Throttle. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I'm going to probably get some hate mail on that stuff. But I do get a lot of hate mail over on Spotify and Apple because this goes right to Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, do those podcast listeners hate my ass sometimes. But I don't think I'm doing anything wrong when a dude looks like, if a chick looks like
if
a dude.
If a dude looks like a lady. Aerosmith said
Aerosmith,
it best.
Yeah. Dude looks like a
Aerosmith said it best. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks what?
Especially when I called the
Freaking
transvestites freaking
Dude, you
mentally,
can't even use that word anymore. Why do you do it? It's transgender.
whatever.
Transvestites
That's
not
when I
even a part
really
of
got
terminology
the
anymore.
hate. I got some hate hardcore on that show. See, they're silent listeners to us.
Yeah, there's a lot
that don't go in the comment section.
Yeah, there's a lot. Tons.
There's tons of those.
Yeah.
And a lot of them aren't bikers.
No. And a lot of them just don't want to voice their opinion in the chat room.
But God, will they email a motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
I had a list from one email about that one show.
Oh, please share.
I'm going to have to get that thing because what happens now is I get so many of them, they go to my spam folder. That's one thing that you have to understand if you're going to get in this because I see everybody getting in the podcasting now. It's $100. Go buy something off of Amazon. And then they'll give opinions and shit. That's why they go after the bigger channels, is to try to get some people to subscribe to them.
Yeah.
Those are the worst. You have to have thick skin. I know BD, He likes being liked by everybody. It's just not happening, man.
And dude, when he gets hate, he used to call you all the time and be like, dude, what do I do? And you're like, dude, who cares? You're
cares?
gonna get
Give 'em-
haters.
fuck
Haters
'em.
are gonna hate. Haters bring more views.
That's why I love my haters. Because, like you said, they're on right now,
And they're all in the background.
and then they
They
come
are.
out and talk shit.
hmm Then they'll go on their little tiny channels and be like, well, did you hear what so and so said today on their show? Well, thanks for
Well, Steve,
advertising.
is it socially acceptable if I call them Transformers now? I like that. I'll use that one.
Transformers, men in disguise.
You watch too much Saturday morning cartoons, man.
I did growing up. But yes, see, Jason, he doesn't comprehend that. I tried explaining that to him about transvestites and transgenders are two different things. Transvestites dress in women's clothing, but they're not changing who they are.
Well, who the hell they are if they're freaking, they don't know if they're a man or a woman.
Okay, well, what's the biggest movie that comes out around this time?
I don't know. What is it?
What is the biggest movie that comes out at this time where you can go into theaters and you can join in?
What? I'm lost. I thought it was like Halloween or Michael Myers or Jason Predator 13th.
What is the biggest movie? Come on. Somebody help Hollywood out. What is the biggest movie right about now? And it has a guy in it that dresses in a female clothing. Spit it out. Come on.
Oh, that black movie?
No. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Thank you, Dwayne.
I never seen it.
Yes, you have.
I have?
Yeah.
I didn't see a Rocky whatever.
Rocky Horror Picture Show with Meatloaf. He's in it on a motorcycle.
Meatloaf sucks.
Oh my God. Anywho.
Only thing he did was one song.
Tim Curry.
What about who? What about a Curry?
Tim Curry. Never mind. Oh my God. Never mind. But that guy dresses in drag and he is not.
He's a transformer.
He's considered a transvestite and he even sings it in a song.
Well, that's his problem, not mine.
Oh, never mind.
But don't come up to
know.
me
I
and say
think we
I'm
should all
misgendering you.
We should all just do the time warp. Let's do it.
What's a time warp?
It's a song. It's a dance. Let's do the time warp again.
I'm out of focus here. I'm on the
Oh my
outside.
Jesus. Rocky Horror Picture Show is amazing. I don't care. It's called cross-dressing. Matthew Meatballs.
But Saturday, I want to get some of your.
Look, there's somebody secretly watching in the background. Mike Ball. He just pops in with laughing emojis and he said nothing the whole entire show.
Saturday is going to be a hard ass freaking show.
And notice
over
the
on
look on my face because I have no idea what it's about.
Saturday on X, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Rumble. It's Free Speech Day over on the Madhouse.
And if you're lucky, I'll sneak in the China Doll Viper Pit.
There you go. We're going to be talking about interracial marriage and dating. That's going to be a hardcore one. It's going to be I'm going to be asking questions like, would you approve of your daughter dating a black guy? Or would you approve of a son marrying a black woman?
We're going to have some arguments on that show.
We're going to be getting hit hard.
You and I are going to argue.
It's going to be one of those shows. And see, it's already starting, Steve. Wow, I better stay out of that one. And people are going to come back. Yeah, it's going to be a good touchy subject. That's why we're doing it on X and Rumble.
You and I might have arguments on that.
See, I love Hispanic women.
Duh. If
it wasn't for you, I'd be married to a Hispanic woman.
Bye, Felicia. Go find a Hispanic woman.
But I think
you can't find one, can you?
I think we're more culturally related.
She's gonna be hitting you with her shoe.
Shit, on a Hispanic woman gets pissed, they knock the shit out of you.
Dude, I want to watch that.
So I think it will be a touchy subject because I want to, you know what? I like being real on Twitter X and Rumble.
Yeah.
That's what free speech is supposed to be about. I know if I put it on the big channel, that should be gone in a heartbeat. Be censored, be, community standards violated, everything on there on YouTube.
It's going to be interesting.
It is. And you'll probably get to see Hollywood and China fight.
Most likely. Yeah. I've yet to be with a Hispanic woman. I heard PR is the worst, or Puerto Ricans are the worst attitude and the best in bed among
See,
them.
I don't, Puerto Ricans, that's a whole different deal with me. I went out with a girl from the Blackfoot tribe, thought she was black, got scolded. I don't know. You're going to really hear some different views, if you would, on Saturday. Because we are uncensored.
Yeah.
But I think it's a healthy conversation. One of the reasons why this came up is because of a listener.
Wanted your opinion?
Wanted my opinion.
Why
go to Hollywood?
Why do you got to encourage that with Hollywood? No.
She was complaining that, because she had a interracial marriage and a black child, Mulatto or whatever it is.
Mulatto.
Whatever. I don't know these things.
Mulatto.
And
half white, half black.
And now a white man will not touch her. So that's going to be an interesting conversation for Saturday. And I see that all the time where women are complaining about that. And I want to know if it's just me and the way I think, or if that's the way everybody thinks. That's because you're a libtard.
I am not.
2024, the race war started due to the Madhouse podcast.
Read Jason's.
I found out back around 2003 how really racist the older folks in my family are when an adopted cousin married and had a children with a black person.
My God.
Can we ask BD what a Magato toe is? Or I don't know, man. BD don't like talking about that shit with me. We get freaking frank. We do. We get
Dude,
frank.
Hollywood tells them to go pick cotton.
I do it all the time. That's just me. But we're in the older generation where that was normal. We can actually make fun of everybody. Now you can't do that shit.
No.
It's like they can talk about white people all the time, but as soon as you do a black
Well, yeah, I
joke,
mean, if you watch comedians, black comedians can rip on every race known to man.
But
a
whites
white
can't?
comedian can't do it. It's racist then. They can't. It's like it's not allowed.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched it and it's kind of interesting.
It is. So that's going to be the show on X and Rumble.
Steve, I
So you
agree.
got to get over there and sub. We're just starting out really the X channel because I really like you. I never paid attention to it until now. And we're almost at 2,000 subs over there. I was like, dude, that's pretty good for freaking X. So get on over there and follow it if you really want some hardcore content that you're going to be getting unfiltered. Kind of like China Doll song, Unfiltered. I am unfiltered.
I am. My intro?
Anyway, get on over right now. In about 8 minutes, the premiere is going to happen on Insane Throttle. Let me know in the comments section what you think about that video. We'll catch you later. We'll see you tomorrow.